should be live. Are we? I'm gonna turn the audio up. Come on, we should be live by now. There it is. Gonna post the announcement. Publish. Throw that over there too. Alrighty then, we are going to wait for just a few minutes, I think. I'm going to give people a few minutes to get in. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna just keep it open like this. I'm gonna close Task Manager real quick. Is it? Hold on. I'm gonna set the game recording to the proper thing. Properties. Evolution 3. Okay. It's just my monitor, so it should. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna look on the workshop real quick, see if there's anything interesting. It's already some images. I mean, to be fair, everyone's probably just playing the update. How long's it been? I'm gonna wait till we reach the 5-minute mark. So for the people watching the VOD after the fact, you can skip to that point. Gonna shut the window. Oop. There we go. How long are we in? Almost there. To be fair, for most people, it's probably a bit of a odd time to be watching a stream. Turn up all the audio. There we go. Yeah, we're about 5 minutes in now, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm gonna turn my face cam off for this. I think my OBS might have bugged. Hold on, you know what? No. Hold on, no. I'm gonna quit the game real quick, because that's not supposed to happen. We're gonna set it to record the monitor. I think that'll work a little better. Because it, as far as I was able to see, it completely bugged out. So, yay. Campaign, Rebirth. I'm just streaming the whole monitor now, so. Okay. Just notice a little muted on down there. No full cutscene, I don't think, like with the main campaign. Look at that old school JP helicopter. I love how that looks. Here we are. Île Saint-Hubert. Oh. Oh god. We got mutadons. Oh, damn. Damn. That intro. That is a hard intro. Oh, I love this. I don't know. I was one of those people that really thoroughly enjoyed Rebirth, so I'm happy with these. Oh, what is
We've
it?
got Mutadon on wing. Minimal casualties so far, but not
Callie O'Connor.
zero.
Okay, we need a much better aviary,
Dale?
but none of us have the authority to approve the risky experimental one. I can try to get the new director on board with it, while you two handle things here.
Okay, new recruit, just you and me now. That was Dale, I'm Callie, and you are having one heck of an induction.
Look at that
The
heli!
island stands no chance against a hunter like the Mutadon. We need to tranquilize it ASAP, or our recruitment team will be working overtime.
The experimental aviary has been approved, but the new director is on her way here. Can't imagine she'll be happy. I mean, a breakout in her first week?
Yeah, well,
Look at this.
welcome to Île Saint-Hubert. Okay, it's down.
Oh, these are all
Great
power
work there.
facilities?
Deep
Maybe?
breaths, everyone, and let's fix this. I have a working theory that the Mutadon
Look at
keeps
that.
escaping because it knows it's penned in.
Oh, look at
It's a
how...
very intelligent animal. An
Oh, this is
open-air aviary
huge.
should give it the illusion of open skies, though.
We just need to demolish the old aviary to make room for the new one.
This map is huge. Okay. So, demolish... the aviary?
Now we can build the open-air aviary where the old aviary used to be.
Aviary. Oh, look at this. Okay, we're gonna start by... we're gonna build it from the back.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
And we're gonna attach... is this a rebirth? No, it's just engine. We have an engine decal. Don't... not on that build
We should
anyway.
make sure the workers have access to the hatchery.
No new paths. Though I wasn't really expecting it. Well, it's not like we need new paths, really.
The open-air aviary uses a clever electromagnetic barrier which should keep the Mutadon contained. The barrier needs power to work, though. So I'll talk you through the island's geothermal power system.
Edit
As
network.
you can see, the geothermal supply pipe distributes power
Oh,
through
look
a
at
series
this.
of
That's cool.
underground pipes. Those pipes branch off in two directions at
Those are-
junctions called geothermal splitters. Pipe networks should always end with a geothermal generator. It's the generators that deliver power to nearby buildings and life-saving experimental aviaries.
Okay.
We can build a new power network to expand the facility later. But we need that aviary powered yesterday. So let's use the existing pipes for now. First, let's build a geothermal generator near the open-air aviary.
Alright.
Great. Okay, now we connect the generator to the underground
Whoa.
power network via a splitter junction. Splitters only have two outputs, so find one with an unused output to pipe the generator into. You, my friend,
I think this
just
whole
made
thing
your
is the
first
core.
geothermal power connection. And the open-air aviary is fully powered, so we can transport the tranquilized Mutadon into it.
Look, JP Helis! Finally!
What is that? That, Miss Halford, is a Mutadon, an Il Saint Hubert original.
They didn't tell you what we work on when you became Director of Operations?
I knew it was a research and development site, but Mullins, I didn't even know this island existed until I was offered the position. These animals can't be for show at the park, right?
They're not show ready. No, ma'am. Not all research is a success in that sense. But there's a lot to learn from them.
Yes,
Is the gas
I'm
station?
sure. I think I need a word with my
Waltech.
superiors. Please, keep up your work. And
Oh,
I'll be
look
back
at
in
that.
touch soon.
That feels very Return to Jurassic Park, that gate. Pretty sure it's just a corrugated, like, metal door, but still. Okay, so we got Lily Halford back. Oh, and Sierradactylus is also in the game. I forget about that. They added that one as the free species. That's wonderful. Okay, let's see him. There he is, the Mutadon. Or she, I
Nothing is
guess.
getting through that barrier, so we can finally relax a bit.
Oh,
Great
oh,
work.
oh, oh, oh,
The
oh.
Mutadon may be
Oh.
hurt after its little adventure, though.
Look at this.
Assign a ranger team to the open-air aviary, and they'll tell us what we need to do to make it comfortable. An aviary viewing gallery will also let workers observe it, so it's worth building one now, too.
No, there's a
While you're at
rebirth
it,
style
new recruit,
one.
We should probably get into the paleobotanical weeds of why you were recruited here.
Ah, yes. Well, there's a world-famous dinosaur theme park out there. You might have heard of it. We do the experimental work to keep that park in supply of incredible animals. The park are getting more demanding, though, and experimental work can be unwieldy. You're here to help us
Look
expand,
at that.
make breakthroughs, and keep chaos at bay. Ideally.
The hours are long, and the non-disclosure agreement is airtight, but it's still probably the best job in the world. Welcome aboard.
Those are just called InGen skins. Honestly, I dig the InGen skin for this guy. I mean, it's similar to something we already had, but still. What are you? Controls? Ooh. This fancy looking. Well, I mean, not really. It looks like a bunker, but still. And the MVU. MVU I care for the least, but hey. This is the star of the show. This and the Ranger Jeep, because look at this thing. Whoa! Okay, right. Well, what does he want? I think we're gonna give him a bit more water. Swamp up his enclosure a bit more. Okay, I'm just gonna make this marsh because I don't want that to be trees. You know what? We're gonna just marsh the entire thing, I think. Or bog. Bog might be better considering it looks a little more natural. And then we're going to add this to the exhibit. And he wants some pasture space, so we'll add that to the edges of the enclosure. He wants a little more wetland there. And boom, prey. Also, I thought I saw a little like JP style one.
The danger is over, and there are plenty of eyes on the Mutadon. We've got some breathing space. So, let's see what's next on the agenda. Until now, this area has operated mostly underground. Not for the faint of heart down there. Trust me. It's time to expand. And we've been given assignments for setting the place up as a research site. They're marked as priority assignments, meaning someone in charge wants us to deal with them ASAP.
There's just one assignment at the top of the list right now, so feel free to accept it whenever you're ready.
Oh, and don't worry if we're spending more than we're making for a bit. We need to lay a foundation first. Profits can come later.
Look at it. I still really like how this looks, even though this feels a bit unnecessary. Okay, genome Apatosaurus. Assignments. The entire facility is run on hot air, and I'm not just talking about management. If you're going to succeed here, you need to know how to use a geothermal system. Start assignment.
I said we'd get the chance to build a new geothermal power network, and here we are. Exciting, right? So, there's another geothermal supply pipe on this site with more power that we can access. So let's take a look at that first.
Oh? There is another site. Look at this.
Every site on the island has multiple geothermal supply pipes, each one providing a fresh reserve of power that we can tap into. By running that power through underground pipes and into geothermal generators, we can deliver that power wherever we need it. We can start our new network by building a geothermal generator nearby.
There. Plus geothermal generator in the marked area.
Now we can connect that generator to the geothermal supply using underground pipes. As soon as it's hooked up, the generator will start powering nearby buildings. Great. Okay, so now we want to set up another generator in the area. For both generators to be piped up to the same supply, we'll need to place a geothermal splitter on the pipeline you just built. Go ahead and build a splitter now.
Ah, you connect those. Okay.
Excellent. Now we can build another generator.
It's gonna be a staff sector, so it seems.
Pipe that generator into the unused splitter output, and
Ah,
watch
you
the
can
magic
see how much power they
happen. And
transport.
voila,
Oh, that's cool.
2
I
geothermal
really like
generators
this.
running from the same supply. Worth noting,
It's much more
splitters can
JP.
only have one input pipe, which splits into 2 output pipes. It's handy for branching out your network, but there is a gotcha.
A little
Whenever
fake
we split
bridge.
a pipe into 2,
Here.
we also split the input power in half between each output. Use too many splitters, and you might not have the power you need coming out of a generator. So try not to overuse them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. You're basically a geothermal engineer now. Don't say you're one to an actual geothermal specialist, though, or you might find a pipe running through your accommodation in the morning.
Work is pretty self-directed here. Whenever you complete an assignment, feel free to pick the next one from your assignments list.
Okay. Center, these are still locked. Hiring talent. Open main facility. Okay, and this satisfaction. Let's start with these.
The main facility is where InGen first set up shop on Ile Saint-Hubert, and now you get to expand it out. We'll need some crucial infrastructure to support that. Good work. Okay, now, we need dinosaur genomes to create dinosaurs, and the park will sometimes send us genomes when we wrap up assignments. But there's only so much they can send to a facility that doesn't technically exist. Build an expedition center, and we'll be able to gather genome from some lesser-used dig sites. You know, to avoid drawing attention to the whole secret island thing.
And naturally, let's make sure they're covering all this new infrastructure by assigning them to maintenance posts.
Hold on. Do. That's 1. That's 2. Facility 1. Mutadons.
Look at that. We've got all the parts to make this place a hotbed for research. Nicely done, new recruit. Still some priority assignments to go. Of course, we only have priority ones on us right now, but I guess managers just love labeling some things as more important than others. Like themselves. That was a joke. I didn't mean that.
Okay, cool. What did we get? We got research ops. Oh no, we got it. Extra vehicle, task scheduling, response vehicle, auto supply. Okay. What do you get? We're gonna give you the additional team first. Same with you. And you're not getting anything yet. Okay, so we're going to, next off, start this one.
A critical part of any research site is having a crack team of scientists to handle various tasks. That's right. We need to go on a hiring spree. Of course, I
Ooh,
tend to
it is.
prefer machinery to people, and I'm pretty sure Callie prefers dinosaurs. That leaves you to make the judgment call on who to bring on board.
What do we need? 4 of each. Cool. Very good logistics. Let's start with you. Welfare you're very good at. And then I'm gonna look for genetics. Which do we want? Treatment, incubation. It's gonna be one of the. Hold on. Can I? Okay. Gotta be one of the 6. So faster synthesis, faster incubation. Faster incubation. That's. You're relevant for synthesis.
Those new hires will do nicely. Great picks. Oh, and just so you know, it's sort of an unwritten policy here to never refer to a new hire as fresh meat. Let's not tempt fate, right?
Hmm.
This area is really coming together. Nice job. Oh, and it looks like there's just one more priority assignment to deal with. But I'm sure plenty more assignments are coming when we finish that one.
There we go. We're gonna place that one. Looks a little more welcoming, I suppose. Okay, then you.
Right. We need to take care of the workers on the island. It should be your favorite kind of assignment because, well, if you hadn't noticed, you and I are 2 of those workers. Now, workers need somewhere to sleep, obviously, and you can keep them happy by building restrooms and shelters. Of course, those 2 can also include the same activities if the reason you're in the shelter is scary enough.
Don't be gross, Mullins.
Hey, people get scared.
Restrooms don't need to be fancy by any metrics, so we're gonna put you right over there. Which will pretty much sort out restrooms. Shelters, same goes, I think. In terms of accommodations, I'd want to make it a bit more comfy for the staff, you know? So, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna stick with the theme, I think. Just want to check everything there is still covered. Cool, cool, cool beans.
Wow, that all looks great. And if you've managed to save some of the fancier accommodations for yourself, I'm not going to judge, but I will need you to cut me in on it. No? Well, how about a luxury bunker? A decadent restroom? Wishful thinking.
Hey, I just wanted to say, you're really impressing me. And I definitely can't call you new recruit anymore. So, along with your new status of coworker, you've been assigned a handful of assignments. These ones aren't priority, but they're still important. Standard assignments are the bulk of our work, and they're how we prove we can be
I
trusted
gotta
to
turn
deal
all
with
of
the
this
priority
on.
stuff. So,
Oh, they added
time for you
new
to choose
settings
what
to
we're working on
this.
next.
Now you can exclude certain that'll be very good. Okay. Complete 2 standard assignments. I'm gonna see. Research tour. Sounds like a fancy word for a thrill ride, but okay. So this is the map we're working with. It would also eventually come down to over here. Let's start with that one. Seems like a fun goal to work towards. Right, for now. For now, though. We gotta see here. Search Hungary. Okay. It'll give you viewing platforms. Synapsids are incredible animals and real crowd pleasers too, and where there's a crowd pleaser, there's a park asking for more. Let's go for that one. I think that sounds fun.
The park wants something special
Read the
for display.
Metrodon.
And tell me, what's more special than family, huh? See, the species I've got in mind is actually a very distant cousin of us mammals, the Dimetrodon.
We've been asked for a specific trait, though, so we'll need to do some testing. That means synthesis, then observation.
Otherwise known as the old Paleo 1-2.
Oh, look at this.
Genetic modification.
We already got a
improve
few
our odds of getting the
genomes.
trait we need. That's done in the hatchery before we actually synthesize the genome.
Right. First, though, we want an exhibit. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start running a research tour. So we're going to, partially for transport, because that'll also mean I don't have to put the restrooms along that entire pathway there. And we're going to attach the second one right there. Is this covered? That's power. Yes, it is. Cool. Cool. Everything is still covered. That's brilliant. And I have a knack that this research thing will also assist in profit, or this tour will also assist me in profit a little bit, considering the game we're playing. Dino visibility is usually key to this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna set it to 200. New skins? No, but this does look a little different. And yeah, that should be going the right way then. Is that within? That is within range. Good. Yeah, we just gotta edit this a little, so... Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay, why can't I connect these? Okay, this is really starting to take me off here, guys. I'm gonna be real. Don't start pulling this shit, please. And this is where we had it a second ago. So then we're going to...
Fare attenzione al momento della discesa dal veicolo del tour giurassico.
There we go. A little janky, but it will do. What's the range? Okay, I'm gonna have to make a second one of these, I think. What's... that's just the edge of the map. This doesn't matter. Wall looks sick, though, I will say. I think this will be an exhibit for multiple animals, Dimetrodon included. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna quickly grab this brush here to kind of make it a bit more obvious where everything. Yeah, this one looks a little better. Lighting's a little off, I don't know why. Especially on these plants in particular. Might just be the way they look though, I don't know. Ooh well. There we go, and that's gonna be the dime exhibit. I need one of these here. Okay, and there we go. That'll do it. Just in case I build anything back here, we'll have them connected. Right, now we're gonna add for starters, a meat feeder, because I know the Metrodon will want those. And then we're gonna start here. Thought we just had enough of these people. Okay, we're gonna add one more scientist. Oh no, wait, we can... You're the welfare dude. Yeah. And you're the logistics individual with a bowl cut for some reason. Why are you being difficult? Whatever. Dimes. We're gonna make them green. Oh yeah, I'm already digging this. Ooh, that actually is kind of fire, but I want to see. Can I do... I want to go for something similar to the Kenner skins. And then... Yeah, we'll just do these. Traits, we had those engineered. Why are you not
Synthesis
powered?
is underway. Excellent. I, for one, can't wait to see the Dimetrodon in person.
Yeah, I was meaning to ask you, Dale. You accurately pointed out that they're a distant cousin of us mammals. So tell me, how much of a family resemblance to you should I be expecting? I'm guessing a lot.
Yes, Callie, I inherited the Dimetrodon's impressive back sail. I can't believe you never noticed it before.
Oh, fuck. What I think I'll do. This is supply. This is a generator. I'm gonna just grab this and run the pipeline way across here because I have a suspicious feeling I'm gonna need less. Why does that create a path when it's underground? No clue. I mean, realistically, they'd have to dig it up, but still, why would you? Game, that's ugly looking. Okay, right, Dimetrodon. You got one with the long-lived. Can't change you. Oh, I don't have mill synthesis. Okay. All right. Most of the dinos, yeah, I'm not gonna do much in terms of dino containment here, I don't think. Gonna have to see if I can't. Ooh, that might be an issue because there's a hard line in between these areas. Despite the fact that this is just deep water, which usually isn't an issue in these games, but you know. Well, gonna release them into here. There we go.
Asset has been collected. Commencing asset transit.
It's so strange to think we're more biologically related to those animals than any other asset we work on here.
Funny how much can happen in 300 million years, huh? Anyway, we're almost done with this assignment. All we need now is to gather some data.
Time to analyze that animal. Our drones are outfitted with scanners custom built for research, so that's what we'll use. Just head to a hatchery, take control of a drone, and then scan the dinosaur from multiple angles to get all the data we need. Analyzing animals will also bag us some extra funding and let us optimize how to genetically modify the species. As if you needed more motivation to get that sweet, sweet data, right?
And that should be all I need. Oh fuck, oh fuck, I forgot to close this off. I'm gonna just lop a rock right down there. Here, there we go. Boop. Fun getting out now, you little... Oh, for fuck's sakes. He is indeed having fun. Yeah, no, just rock. You're not getting out. I'm gonna move one of them back there. This is about as inconvenient as I assumed it would be. Okay, these controls are a little jank. Can I? Okay, and we'll go for the last one. It does give me some money.
Good work. Look at you, advancing
Oh,
humanity's knowledge of prehistoric genomes.
just disappears. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna go for arrival of Brachiosaurus. Okay, that might have
Keeping
been a
the animals happy while we
mistake.
study them isn't always easy. Sauropods, especially cohabitating ones, need a lot of space to thrive. And thriving is always the aim. New arrivals are inbound now, so let's start with meeting their needs, then tackle visibility later.
Okay, so what if, right? We do a little bit of a different enclosure type here. A moat, pretty much, is what I am thinking of. What's the power range? That's it. Gonna grab it. Can I run? Okay, I can't run power through there. That's good. We're gonna place one there. Honestly, I don't really need you, if I'm being real. So we're just gonna grab the full 16 for this one. There we go. And we are going to. This is going to be our site for the brackies. And then, first off, I want to. No, we're going to do the moat first. That sounds like a better plan. And we're going to. Do this. And we're pretty much flattening out the entire area in the same way. With the exception of the edge here a little bit. I'm gonna keep this little waterfall, I kinda like that, but okay, we're gonna have a lake at the bottom here, complete with a bit of deep water. We're gonna make this look a little nice. I don't think there's any harm in that. Okay, we're gonna have to undo those last few. And there we go, that's about right, I think. And then we're going to Right, and then rocks, of course. Because duh. These are just the regular tropical ones. I want to see these, the rebirth rocks. This might be a tropical biome, but it has its own rocks, which is what I want to be using. Don't recall this one existing, by the way. This. And we're going to do this. Oh. Yeah, scale that up a little bit. Now, technically, they can come up here, but realistically, there's not much reason for them to. So I don't expect to ever really even see them here. And this will also function nicely as an exhibit for other animals, I think. Okay, theoretically, let's see. Because this is... Technically, this is all kind of self-enclosed. It's not getting out here, I don't think. I'm gonna... Hold on. There. Just kind of... Rocks. A little unfortunate to have to scroll all the way down, but hey, that's fine. Oh, they are under tropical, I think, yeah. This could theoretically be more multiple exhibits, I think. I gotta see real quick. So that's the power disc. We're gonna turn you sideways. There we go. That discharges 8.
Attention personnel.
And then I can
Detected power
put a
outages
fence
across the
there.
site. Available personnel, please respond.
And we're gonna grab a rock real quick too. You. Fitting quite nicely there. And in theory, we can add another thing there. We're gonna have to move you. There we go. And that'll now cover everything here, because this is going to be a whole exhibit, I think is the plan. Pretty much. Here we go. That's once more the map edge, so I'm gonna have this continue this way. It's just gonna be a big old rock wall, and I'll do a little bit of detailing in a moment. There's like a 50-50 chance we're never coming back here, by the way. We'll see if that is the case, which I'm hoping it isn't. We're not gonna do this on the next maps, of course. Okay, and then we're placing down some of those to make mainly the bottoms of the rock wall look a little more real, detailed, something like that. There we go. That'll do 3 brackies. Okay.
Asset transportation in progress.
We're gonna place them decently far apart. If it is entire exhibit. So I'm gonna put their food here for obvious reasons. It's all the standard brackies. So no cool JP3 ones, unfortunately. Let's take a quick look at the muted on, actually. They have social issues. They could do with some more, but that's fine.
The drones assigned. Delivery complete.
He's going up.
Transportation complete. Asset delivered.
I'll admit it looks a little odd sometimes, but hey. Oh well.
Before we reinvent the viewing gallery, let's try and improve visibility with the tools we have. It might reveal where we can improve things.
Setting additional tasks. Get to that next.
So it's gonna be Brachiosaurus 1. Because this is an absolutely massive exhibit. We're gonna put 1 there. 2. Brachiosaurus 3. Okay, and there really isn't a whole lot these animals can now do to break out, thankfully. So they want tall nut. Cool. We can do that. We will. I'm gonna make this a little rockier to make it look like it's a bit of a road. They need a lot more tall. We're gonna plant like a whole forest of the stuff here. And then, like, down here we'll have this little, like, road-esque ordeal continue. And we're gonna plant this stuff around it. We gotta ensure this, so there's a somewhat easy way for the jeeps to get through. Then they want cover and wetland. I'm gonna make a cypress swamp here. No, we're gonna do this with regular water, actually. We're gonna do that, and then turn most of this into regular swamp too. Make these wetlands even denser. I mean, Rebirth had like swampy areas, so I mean, I don't think it's too bad. Okay. You gotta fucking chill, man. They are actually fighting too. What's the issue with you people? Fighting. Okay, well that sucks. We're gonna put another viewing gallery there.
Okay, I have an idea, but it's percolating. So gather some data while my breakthrough brews.
Boom.
Good work. And good photo, too. One for the staff room wall. Oh, and I do have an idea to help us study animals in huge
That's still
enclosures.
okay.
All the best ideas are inspired by nature, and this one comes from our long-necked assets themselves. We can research that whenever, but for now, let's wrap this assignment up.
Boom. Okay, cool. The status update assignment. We still got a bunch of things here. Okay, assignments.
Alrighty. Most of our funding comes from assignments, but we'll only be losing money if we don't maintain a site's economic engine too. Workers are key to that. To bring more workers to the site, we need animals with high enough research appeal to justify those workers spending their time here.
More workers also gets us more funding, and money is always handy to, pay for things we need.
So, more interesting animals equals more workers, which also equals more cash. Everybody wins.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of funding pointers that I didn't mention before. Your finances are shared between all of the locations you oversee. That means
Okay.
one unprofitable research site hits the whole budget. So it's worth keeping an eye on things. Productivity also factors into making money. So watch out for your fellow workers too. Happy workers make for a happy budget.
Okay.
Ah, you've all been busy while I was away. Very impressive.
Well, we aim to please, ma'am. You said you were talking to the park?
Yes, well, I've worked with the lead geneticist there before, and they've always been ambitious. A vision for the future is a wonderful thing, but not when it makes you blind to what's in front of you. But for now, I'd like to recognize your hard work by giving you all more responsibility. There are a couple of other locations that I'd like you to set up as fully fledged research sites.
Oh. Here's the island.
The island's luscious ancient valley, under your management, will be a space to research natural behaviors. It's currently home to the remarkable Titanosaurus, and I'd like you to try and naturally breed them.
Alright.
The Riverside Laboratory, on the other hand, will specialize in semi-aquatic animals. A rather intimidating-looking T-Rex is enclosed there now, and your first task will be to study how it hunts.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start off with the T-Rex, because I've been looking forward
It's
to
a
seeing
lot of
that.
responsibility, I know, but you've more than earned my trust.
Been looking forward to seeing it swim.
Now, your funding does have to cover all 3 of these sites. And one site's profit or loss will affect your finances everywhere else, so keep an eye on that budget. Oh, and each site is already connected to the island's geothermal pipe network. I'm sure we'll get a chance to upgrade it at some point, but it should provide more than enough power for now. The island and its resources are at your disposal, but what you work on next is, well, entirely up to you.
Okay. Riverside Labs. Big old dam there, that looks cool. Here we are.
Pretty great view, isn't it? The labs around here are all about synthesizing prehistoric life. Usually prehistoric life with a nasty bite happily chase you on land or water.
There she
I
is,
mean,
Ember.
not that that specific situation has happened. Usually the chasing is just on land. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Alright. Here's T-Rex. That's Ember. Yeah, it's just called 2025. That's to be expected. We have a hatchery here. See this map. It is also quite large. I really like how this looks. Massive, like a joining river into the ocean. Right. Assignment. Tyrant hunts.
I warn you, I'm not overly pleased to be giving out this assignment. But I do understand the reasoning behind the research. It concerns that astounding example of a T-Rex.
Impressive, right? Its metabolism has been tweaked to make it more physically intimidating. I like to think of it as a different flavor of Tyrant King.
Well said. Now, we need to understand how that physical change affects its hunting behaviors. And goats won't really give us the data we need. So,
Yeah, so we give the T-Rex another dinosaur to hunt. Seems simple to me.
how, morally pragmatic of you. Well, it sounds like you have a plan. So I'll be off for now then.
Alright. We're gonna just move some of these shrubs along. There we go. Okay, we're gonna remove these because I do kind of need a space here. I'm gonna be doing research and stuff at the primary compound. And keeping other ordeals to other spaces, essentially. Now my hope is that we'll eventually, in Sandbox mode, just be able to place these geothermal supplies ourselves. We don't have that here, but that's fine. Do staff carry over? No, they don't. Okay, that's unfortunate. Are you happy in here? Hold on, we got an ember. Remove live prey feeders. Synthesize and release 2 parasaurs. We need some staff. Instant hire. You're in crazy at fucking genetics. You're good at that. And we'll get you for welfare. Gotta check. I don't think. Yeah, we do need a staff building. Okay, we're gonna temporarily give you this here while I get these parasaurs underway. We'll just I don't know, do this. We know what their rating is. Security rating? Don't think I can see, but we'll see, I guess. And this where the scene would take place. With the raft and all that. It's cool to have this weird looking thing. It is just like a weird, very weird shed design, but I kind of dig it, honestly. And we'll just make 2 of them. I need to see real quick. Your logistics, your genetics, and your welfare. And we're gonna grab a, this is a, okay, that's a viewing tower, I guess. Look at this. And we're gonna speed that along. We're gonna focus primarily on the main campaign here, not too much all the side objectives, I don't think. But still, we can look at these beautiful animals. All we bloody want. No, if it's just me, but it might just be a little bit of a lighting thing. Check the graphics real quick. They're on high, which is plenty. Okay, the goat exists. You can eat the goat if you need to. Skip.
Synthesis procedure complete.
And there's our parasaurs with the Dominion design. Because that's what the T-Rex was killing, I think.
I swear, the technology in this place is just getting worse.
A lot of it is super old legacy in Gentech. What do you expect? We're pushing science forward at a breakneck pace, so not much time to fix what was built before.
Great. What could go wrong neglecting core infrastructure?
Okay, the hunt begins. Let's make sure we collect some data. Remember, recording your results is what makes this science, not just sending animals to their doom.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
Here's our paras. Alright. Wake up! Wake up! Come on! Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh shit. Move! Move! Get out, get out, get out! Holy shit.
Asset spotted. Taking back control.
It's just gone after the goat. Dude. Can you kill one of these things already? We're gonna grab another one. Wait, I can just... I don't know why it's not doing the thing I want it to do. You're not, like, hungry, or... I don't know. I made 2 response facilities. That's not what I wanted. And you don't fit. Okay, this is gonna be a little crammed. You know what? Yeah, just throw this in. Who cares? I don't. There we go. You know the things are there, dude. You know. I'm sorry, you know. You're aware. I just ran down the waterfall. Big fucking trucks. Can you please do the thing you're supposed to do already? It's starting to get really annoying. You're hungry. I know you're hungry. And I know you know where the parasaurs are. You serious? Are we for real here? Here. Do the fucking thing. Okay, you get it. Do your feeding animation once. And that is it. I'm not giving you anything else. Okay, 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 okay. There. There. It's hunting.
The T-Rex hunting is really something. The impact tremors, the speed. But spectacle aside, we've got the data we needed. We can close this assignment off and, tidy up any mess in that enclosure.
Wow, what progress! You're impressing the right people, I can tell you that. Don't worry, I haven't spent all this time with my feet up. There's a lot of island to oversee, and how shall I put this? Various projects I still don't have access to. Even as a director here, I'm being told things are on a need-to-know basis. But don't let me bother you with all that. When you're ready, there's an assignment on the other research site that I'd appreciate your help with.
All right. We're gonna go to the Ancient Valley next. Gonna quickly save. Rebirth campaign. Oh. That's not relevant. Oh, look at that. Titanosaurus. My favorite dinosaur in Rebirth. Look at this, the ancient temple city area thing.
Welcome to the one section of the island guaranteed to have minimal human influence. The Ancient Valley. It's beautiful, green, my personal happy place, and the perfect environment to study natural dinosaur behaviors. What more
Hell
could you
yeah.
want in a research site?
Hell yeah. Not Brekkie. Titanosaurus. Okay, the assignment.
Once upon a time, InGen went to great lengths to avoid dinosaur breeding. The company's new leadership is a touch more open to the idea, and we get to take the first steps. The task is simple in theory. Create a juvenile Titanosaurus through natural breeding. Best of luck staying focused, what with the wonders of life playing out in front of you.
Glad they're asking for the Titanosaurus here. Beyond them being incredible animals, we can gather its genome ourselves to help create males. After building an expedition center, at least. If we get any downtime while our dig teams do their thing, we could pick up a contract or two. Extra funding can't hurt while we're bringing prehistoric giants back to life, right?
Here's the hatchery. Gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. So we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with a combo of two, you know what? That's what's gonna be happening here. That's all I need in terms of that, and then we're gonna have a second population of prehistoric plant right here. They're not too picky, it seems. And again, this is a massive part. This is a massive area. Look at this. That's cool. We need an expedition center. We don't, we don't have one. Okay, once again.
It's a small island, which helps us share expedition resources between areas. For every site you have an expedition center in, we'll be able to send out more simultaneous dig teams. If you
Fucking
want more
great.
fossil storage too, make sure you've got a science center in each of your sites.
Okay. Gonna make a split. And put this there. Okay. We're gonna do pretty much all of the same things we've been doing. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this. Does that thing need? I think it does. Kinda sucks, but I. And we're gonna grab you. 1, 2, 3. And we'll name this one Center Lake.
Keeping the area on patrol.
Match a male Titana. We'll need more. Okay, we're gonna grab one of these. Oh, we already have a tour. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is, and we'll quickly do this. Okay. It's also going to be that area, which will be available. But look at this valley, dude. Damn. I have a male Titanosaur. Okay. In the meantime. Oop. Actually, you know what? Keep that. Keep that. Economy. Restroom and shelter coverage is an issue. I'm gonna increase the count of pathways across the not park facility. It's basically the same thing, let's be real. Is there anything I can apply to you? Pretty much no. Yeah, we'll get you started on this. This is Mosasaurus in Antarctica. I'm curious to see what the explanation for that one will be. Okay, I'm just gonna grab one of the Jurassic World ones because that thing is absurdly huge. I think I'm gonna up it to 200. Look at the tails on these things, dude. They're big as shit. I already know they're gonna need these. Gonna just build one. Okay. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna set this to 150. I think that's more reasonable because this is a little far. Any contracts? What we're gonna do, we're gonna hatch some other animals. Listro might be cool. I'm gonna do some paras. There we go. Alright, we have a small population to release.
Okay, that's all the genome we need. There's a hatchery already built in the main valley area, so I'd recommend using that one for synthesis.
I wanna, hold on, okay, those are the skins. Same for this one pretty much, but let's see, I think we have ourselves a new colorful sauropod. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting looking. I'm gonna go for a very obvious look for these. Thinking that. And this. Oh, we'll get a cool looking female. Perhaps at least. There we go. Okay, a male animal. And in the meantime, parasaurs.
Procedure complete. Incubation
These ones get to live. There we go. No, we're gonna be... That might have been a bad call, actually. Okay, what we're gonna do here. Head off into the park.
Keep it steady.
They're gonna run into the truck. Yep. Okay, and we're gonna have you guys join me right here. Yeah, just due to the storm, I get that. MVU dispatch, that's good at least. Gonna need these guys to start working out their territory though. Why are you up here? Okay, well never mind. It's already over there now. Well, so that is not... I'm screen capping that one. Right. That is funny. Injured major fracture. Damn, okay. Bring him in.
To pick up the asset.
Don't think it actually decreases their health, but I'll have to get that checked out after the Titanosaur. But for now, everything here is good, it seems. See arrival point, nothing too special looking. Okay, I need to see. Okay, I think I am making money, it's just kind of not too great at the moment. The fucking tail of the thing is just flopping around. Look at this. It is you. It's not. Honestly, I kind of wanted it to be a bit bigger. But I think this is still easily the largest dino in the game, so yeah. Economics, are all the Riverside lab definitely needs a bit more done.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset requiring collection.
What's the need for these dudes? Adult population is 3 currently. Yeah, that tracks. I need to wait until the parasaurs are treated.
Asset has been transported.
Look at this place.
Asset has
It's
been collected.
massive. So I'm gonna remove all of these for now. Because they have no real function for those walls at the moment anyway. Okay, part of me was hoping this would be a big thing. Honestly, what I might do is just go live several times this week. So do it again tomorrow and day after that, and on until we finish the campaign, and then so that today we can take a look at everything in the update, right? I think that might be the call. Look at the tail.
Heading to collect the asset.
Okay. So the entire staff has to work on this for a few minutes.
Transit has commenced.
Okay, that's fine now. We want multiples.
Asset has been delivered. Synthesis procedure.
There.
Personnel, please stand by.
Boom. Oh, look at that release animation, the tail. Look at him like rise. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's a breeding pair in there, so good work. Now we can use the nest our ecology team designed. They live and breathe dinosaur behavior, so it should do the job.
look at these things. Titanosaurus. I love how this thing looks. I do think the movie skin looks the best, but I mean, that's often the case with this game. So, look at those feet, too. This reminds me kind of like turtles and stuff, right? Where they're kind of like splayed out like this. Very cool. Oh, we already got...
What do you know? They laid eggs. Either our nest design team were spot on, or these dinosaurs really aren't picky.
Either way, all we can do now is wait and hope that juvenile dinosaurs like the nest too.
What are you doing,
Ah,
dude?
wait and hope. My favorite part of the scientific process. You know, could be a good time to do a contract or two, earn a bit more funding. Or, and I really mean this, I'm happy to just sit and stare at that nest.
Doing the animation. Kind of like the wrong way around, I think, because this is the female and not the male, but you know. Still really cool. What the fuck is going on? Tuberculosis. Yeah, medicate all of them. Jesus. Hurry it the hell along, please. I'm gonna keep the male on contraceptives to avoid out of control breeding. There we go. Okay, no illnesses. Good. We're just kind of waiting. Yeah, I can't look in there without having to game pause, unfortunately. I'm gonna remove these for now. Honestly, I could see us having like another sauropod species running around like down here or even here. Honestly, down here would probably be perfect.
Well, isn't that the most heartwarming little bundle of genetic information you ever saw?
Weirdly put, but you're not wrong. That little face would melt the stoniest of hearts.
And loosen the tightest of wallets.
I'm not liking this guy with the beard. He's kind of fucking weird, to be honest. Hey, look at that. Look at the doofus. Look at the doofus. Look at him. $200K.
Nice drone piloting there. We should have all the data we need, so that's this assignment complete. Oh, that was the last priority assignment for now. No doubt the higher-ups are happy with you, so good job. Until they give us another priority, we should tackle other assignments on the old to-do list.
Okay. Peek, peek. Extraction capacity is the one I want. I'm gonna start research for Tyrannosaurus because I kind of want to get that genome. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back to the main facility. I think that might be a good call. Okay, so we're gonna start doing a bit more research into things. I might just decide to move some things. Hold on. No, maybe in hindsight I should not have got rid of the original thing here. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Go for JP1. We'll go disease free. This will also up the visibility into the enclosure a bit more. And I'm gonna build a second one of these for this exhibit. What genomes do we got? Right, we have Titano. We can just look at the U. Using the movie skins, they seem to be pretty much identical for both members of the species. Which I mean, I guess that's fine. I think what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move the Muthodon to like the outer section of the park for a hot moment and reconstruct the aviary. You know, just move him like there so it just stays away from all the things for a moment. Here we'll give him water and food.
Asset transported.
If you could grab him, that would be nice.
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay, we're gonna turn all this to grassland. Grab this thing, because I know for a fact we're gonna have to make more of these fucking things at some point. And I don't want to deal with them being pissy about their exhibit later, so I might as well do something about it now, rather than later, so. We're gonna assign you. Assign you. Mutodons. Same for you. There we go. Now we have much more space. They're gonna die out here. I know that for a fact. This place looks pretty cool too. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it looks cool. Oh, look at that fence design. That's sick. Alright, I'm gonna quickly fetch a water. I'll be back in a hot moment. Alright. Can I? Yeah, there we go. And we're back. We're gonna look into assignments. Mainly the ones that give me dinosaurs. So, hey. Here's a bunch of things in here. Arrival
Our
of a
colleagues across
Monzo.
the island are struggling with a batch of medium-sized herbivores. Something in their genome is affecting their needs, so we're swooping in to help. The animals will get here soon, so let's prepare. Not that I have advice on preparing for the complete unknown, beyond brace yourself.
We are barely in profit. That's something. Honestly, in hindsight, might have been a good idea to put a research door here somewhere, but you know, can't win them all. I guess. What if I just place this here? Yeah, transport them into here.
Transporting asset. Transportation underway.
The hope is that they'll kind of go for the same areas.
Asset transportation complete.
Aha! They have hyperosmolarity. One of their genes is increasing the salt concentration in their blood, which is making them thirstier than normal. Now we know what they need. We can accommodate and make them comfortable.
Oh, where's the? Oh, the game crashed. Bruh. Okay. Well, yippee. It's gotta boot it up again, I guess. Gotta ensure the stream. Yeah, the stream's still good. And just continue. I have this game set to auto-save every minute, so we shouldn't have lost too much progress. Oh, with any luck, the Amantas will still be arriving. So, there's a fly in my... It's not a fly, but, whatever it is, fucking dead now. Yeah, we just got the Amantos, so that's good.
Asset delivered.
And there we go. Gonna increase that just a tad further. So that's 4 free dinosaurs pretty much. And that'll be that.
Research is the gateway to us helping these animals. If you understand the problem in enough depth, the solution presents itself. In this case, the solution was a shocking amount of water. And that lake water is literally a chemical solution of water and minerals. So that's fun too. I'm rambling. Let's grab a photo of those animals drinking for our records.
Just fly over them. Are we serious? Do I have to go around the thing? I think it's faster if I just... Actually, hold on. No, I want them to keep doing their status checks, so we're gonna just take this thing. 'Cause I'm pretty sure these are faster anyway, and I can just drop down into the valley in a second. Just drive around this, a little more open, I think. Random Jurassic World gate I put down. Honestly, I might build a Jurassic World style park here at some point. Go over the bridge. Over the bridge. Dunk.
Taking back.
That one. That one there. They're eating. Doesn't count, but it still fetches me a good price. You are literally in the swamp. None of these fools are even thirsty. Like, even a little bit. We need to check for you. Pasture you're good on. Wetland. Most of the exhibit's just gonna be a swamp, I think. There, and then we grab pasture. For somebody, make some of these areas a bit more vibrant. And then cover. You got to do a little bit more territory expansion, buddy. I need to get an image of one of these fools drinking. Will literally resolve in 2 seconds. Could one of you please just drink? Like, just a sip of water will suffice. Holy crap. Okay, that's a pain. Yeah, thank you. Thought this was gonna be okay. That one's going for it, I think. Fuck off, Colin. There we fucking go. Took him long enough.
Great photo for the records there. And we can show the group that sent us these animals that we figured out the problem. Sometimes science is about bragging rights.
Mhm. Hmm.
Our understanding of prehistoric
No.
giants is
Cancel.
smaller than we'd like. Studying a juvenile should fill in some of the gaps, though. That's our priority here.
To study a juvenile sauropod, though, first you must have a juvenile sauropod. So there's our starting point.
There we go. We're gonna go for this
Both
one.
Velociraptor and Pteranodon are social animals, but the Mutodon is currently being contained alone.
See, it's a
So
fucking hybrid.
bringing in another mutodon might help keep it calm and less, bloodthirsty if it ever escapes.
Or they'll be even more dangerous as a pair.
Guess that's why they built this facility on an isolated island, right?
Okay, Mutodons. Do these not have skins? Or... Well, we'll go for this one now. Look at it going up, looking at over all of its prey. I'm definitely gonna make some cool natural aviary exhibits with this, though. I can tell you that now. I need more people. For welfare, you're good. And he's spamming 6-7 in the chat again. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this man.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Dude, Colin, that's just the one with good what is it? Welfare. You know how the game works. Uh-huh, yeah, piss off, dude. Really need to get something where I can put fucking Twitch chat on the what's it called? That's nuts. That's nuts. Ow. Wait, can't I just, if I go to the dashboard and oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, that doesn't work actually. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't work. Still, that's fucking nuts, bro. Okay, let's Colin, shut the fuck up.
Prepare asset.
Oh. So yeah, these are just straight up hybrids. Which, I mean, we knew that, but
No
still.
matter what Lily says, I think the Mutadon are beautiful.
Yeah, I won't be putting a framed picture on my wall, but yeah, hard not to be impressed.
Okay, excellent. I say we can close off this assignment. We won't see the benefits of this for a while anyway. If there are benefits at all, obviously.
For the sake of how well I sleep at night, let's assume there will be benefits.
What if,
Hello? Is this still working? Oh, I hate comm systems. If you can hear me over the alarms in here, the island's core computer system is really unhappy. I'm worried that it's the geothermal power system acting up, but more urgently, our friends in the open-air aviary seem uncomfortable. I've set you an assignment to check in.
they're fucking fine, dude. Okay, fuck it. Jesus.
I know you were worried, Miss Halford, but I'm not seeing any issues with the geothermal power system. Probably just a blip from software as old as me. But I'll run a diagnostic anyway.
Thank you. Oh, and the Mutadons seem to react to the alarms, so I'm worried that they're agitated. Could we check on them?
Okay, problem. The power has gone down.
The aviary. No power, no barrier, which means...
We have a containment breach. This is bad.
Deal with the power issue, recontain the animals. You've got a perfect team to handle this, but handle it fast.
I'm driving. Copy.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, no we're not. No we're not. Okay, you. The game... Okay, it might be a little bit unstable. It might be a little bit unstable. Yeah. That's great. Okay, we're pretty much where we left off. Let's save the game real quick. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? Okay, go do the thing. Is this rebooting yet? It says it is. Epic. I'm also assigning you. Oh,
Attention personnel. We have
she did.
across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Jesus Christ, look at how fast the thing's going. God damn. Okay, it's recontained. Let's catch these fucking things. Okay. Where the hell's the other one? Oh, okay, there it is. Down he goes. Okay. Let's get those animals we contained.
Transporting asset.
Still a big fan of how these aviaries look. Okay, now you.
Confirming asset delivery.
There we go.
Thank you, really, for saving so many workers. You're all rather good in a crisis, I'd say. This breakout just proves what I've been saying. Creating new animals like the Mutadon just isn't safe.
Oh, I think the creating new animal ship has sailed. Multiple ships. The Armada has sailed.
You're implying that there are other projects like the Mutadon? Dale Mullins, what do you know about the research I still don't have access to?
Nothing. Not implying, not saying a thing. Do I need a lawyer?
Oh, Dale's being modest. He's helped design infrastructure for some real top secret stuff, even some of the underground containment.
Underground containment? It's fine. I'm not here to make my team squirm, but I am going to interrogate my superiors again. In the meantime, we can't afford any more incidents like that power fault. Please look into potential upgrades for the geothermal network.
Start with you, and at the same time, I'm doing this one too. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Lily is seriously sticking her neck out about the Mutadon thing. Callie, you're more of a behaviorist than me, so tell me, what happens when a strong animal with sharp teeth sees an undefended neck?
In her defense, Lily just wants us to do things the right way. I trust her.
Hey, I'm easy. As long as there's interesting work, I like being here. I just like us to have the same director of operations for more than a few months.
That's telling.
Hello again, everyone. Tell me, what does the phrase more teeth mean to you?
A health and safety problem for our ranger teams? I don't, are we missing something here?
No. It was part of the directive for a specific project I'm trying to access, but I suppose it wouldn't have been said to the team on the ground. Never mind. There are some other priority assignments I'd like your expert
Little
attention
reference to the
on. They
Indominus,
should
I
be
think.
available to you now.
Okay. Shit. Oh, that's like not even an. Okay, that one might be an issue. You know, in fact, there. Okay, that's gonna be that stress test. Okay. Ancient Valley. So we got a bunch more things going now. What I'm gonna do, when D-Rex, that'll probably be next stream because I've been going for like 2.5 hours, and I'm gonna continue the campaign tomorrow. Cause I'm fucking tired. Default. Yeah, I'm tired of shit. So I'm gonna end. No, I'm gonna end things there. For those watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Join the Discord so you can be notified when the next stream starts, which will be somewhere tomorrow afternoon. And without further ado, I will I will see everyone next time. Goodbye.